Hi there. It's Campbell. It's a journey, and today is Saturday, February 3rd. It's a Saturday. And today is the day that I kind of want to go through all my journeys. I mean, all the journeys that I've been talking about. There may be some new journeys that I add that happened today, and maybe I missed some or added some. I don't know, but we're going to talk about the journeys anyway. So the journeys that we usually talk about is my hair journey. Different hairstyle, ponytail on top. My skin journey. Got my skincare routine. Just started it for the last couple of days. I don't know what that is, but I'm not a fan. Um, my workout journey, body image situation that I'm steadfastly working on, and the garden. Yes, the garden. Oh, also the perfume because it's gorgeous and I love it. It's one of my passions. So we're going to talk about all those journeys. So first up is literally about the hair journey. I haven't really done anything. The grays are popping out. Tomorrow is wash day, so I haven't really done anything. That's really all about the hair journey. I haven't done anything. The skincare journey, I got my products from the agency and I did use the face wash and the moisturizer and the formula, and I haven't seen a difference, but it's been 2 days, so we can talk about it in 2 weeks. But that's a new journey. I've been trying a couple things. I usually go through the natural skincare situation where it's like soap and water and moisturizer and vitamin E oil, and that's been getting me through. But I've been noticing that my skin is getting less tight. I'm having some moisturizing issues, so I really wanted to work that out. And I got my new friend. So I don't want to make any friends. No new friends. Drake said it. So yeah, and I don't want any new friends. So that's that. The perfume journey. So I have been collecting colognes now for like a little less than a year. My bestie is that's her jam, and she loves it, and she's like all into it, and she really needs her own channel because she's amazing. She can tell notes and stuff. I just tell if I like it or not. But she always sends me a little something to like, help my journey out, which is always appreciated. And she sent me a couple colognes yesterday I just got, and one of them is Zadig Voltaire. This is her, and this is amazing. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is going to be in full rotation. This is vanilla. It's sweet. It's woody. It's powdery. It's milky. It's so gorgeous. This is heavy rotation material right here. Heavy rotation material. So if you know me, I'm sorry ahead of time because I'm wearing this a lot. I might have to invest in another bottle too because I love it. And the other one she sent me was, I'm going to see if I can say this right, is Haramani Junoon Noir. This one's sexy. This is a beast. This is sexy. It's got the citrus, the vanilla, heavy citrus, vanilla, cedar, kind of musky, and sexy as hell. Like, this is a nighttime gorgeousness. This is a nighttime gorgeousness. I don't really go anywhere at night, so, so it's a daytime gorgeousness for me. I don't believe in rules, so daytime gorgeousness. I'm gonna be gorgeous in the day. I'm gonna do it. So that's what that is. And of course, a little Kayali situation. So I did get Oudgasm. You heard what I said. I said Oudgasm. It's a little guy, smells like yums. Really good. So this is like, if you know anything about Kayali, it's a mix and mix and mix. And, there's a whole bunch of friends that go with it that you can like partner with, and it's gorgeous. So Kayali, this is a small little bottle, but it's a sexy little bottle anyway. And that's really great. So that's the perfume journey. Thanks for coming with me. The other one is the body image journey. So today I grade myself. I grade myself on, percentage. So I do like, 0 to 100. I try not to get under 50. 50 is a bad day for me, and I'm trying not to get onto 50. And I've had a really interesting week, and it's been not a great week. We just made it out of the 60s, and that's me going, breathe. So, but I made it to the gym. I made it to the gym this morning. I was going to go at 9. I decided to sleep in. And then took my dogs out for a little jaunt, and then just kind of came in the house and pitter-pattered around for a while. And I don't know if you can see this, the glasses. And so I have Saturdays and Sundays, I don't wear glasses. I wear contacts, and I am training myself to wear contacts. And I've had these contacts now for a year. And I had a bad experience last year when I put them on, so I just didn't put them on again. I said, okay, don't care. And this year I said, I spent that money. I'm wearing these things. And so I made a plan that every Saturday and Sunday I'm going to put them on. And the reason why I pick Saturdays and Sundays because I have a lot more time on Saturdays and Sundays, and because it takes me upwards of 45 minutes to put them in. 45 minutes. Like sometimes, like I did get away, like last week it took me 5 minutes on this side and 45 minutes on this side. And the week before it was like 5 minutes each, and I was like done. I was like, ooh, upswing, that's like a really great learning curve, right? Today, 5 minutes on this side, 30 minutes on this side, take a break, come back, another 25 minutes on this side. So I don't know who's learning anything because it's not me with the contacts anyways. So, but they're in. So I got contacts. Also, so I went to the gym. That's my next journey, the body image gym. I went to the gym, and I did really great. Like I want to give myself a good 95 on today. Like I really do. I'm not 100%er because there's always room for improvement, but I did a really good job, and I'm super proud of me. I did cardio, hard, tough, uphill, cardio today, where I was like beads of sweat everywhere, just the way I like it. And I was happy with that. And then I said, and today was leg day. So I don't even know why I did all that much cardio because that doesn't make any sense, but I did it anyway because that's how I work because I'm hard-headed. And so I did that, and I did leg day. And so I was in there, and I have a routine for legs, and it's like in my second month because I started last month, and it's my second month. So I said I wanted to add something else. So I was looking around at some of the machines, and they're intimidating. I think it was made by men. I think it was made by men because they're super intimidating. But I'm that girl, so I'm going to try it. So I looked at some machines, and I looked at the machine. I said, I want to do this for leg day. And I tried to figure it out, and I couldn't figure it out. And I just like asked this guy that was like, 2 machines away from me. I'm like, hey, how does this work? And he helped me figure it out and went on it. So I went on it, and I jammed myself up, and there he was back helping me out because he saw that I didn't have it down, and he helped me out. And I want to just like shout out to all you independent people that like independence only works if you're learning. It only works if you're learning, and it only works if you're using your time wisely. And I've been independent for ever since I was born. Like out of the womb, I was independent, and I've always like wanted to do everything on my own. I want to learn things, and I want to do all the things by myself. And I've learned in the last couple years that is a hindrance. It's a hindrance. It takes time to learn. If you want to be a pioneer, you've got to go out there and, till the soil. You got to do all the things. But there's people out there that are experts, and go to them. Skip all the middlemen, skip all of that stuff, and just go to the experts and ask. And that's what I did. I went to the expert and asked him. Did I say asked? Asked him. And it was great. I learned that in like no time. And now I can like put that in the Rolodex of experience that I learned and move on and learn something else instead of like trying to like go through everything and make all the mistakes and struggle and come out feeling bad and blah, blah, blah until you get it. Skip the middleman. Ask for help. That's my little tidbit. That journey you don't need to be on. I did it for you. You're welcome. So that was really good. I love that I got that, and I got to meet this nice person. He was so nice, and I'm just really happy about that. So that was really a big help for me. The next thing, da, 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 is the thing that we've been talking about, the garden. I know you're excited. The garden. So the garden, I ordered my seeds and they finally came. So I order my seeds from different people every year. I've kind of landed on a couple. One of them is Baker's Creek, and they come with this snazzy, little container, little package or unboxing, whatever you YouTubers want to call it. And it says seeds, and you get excited when you see it. I ordered the other one from Urban Farms. Urban Farms is lovely because everything is generic. It's organic. I said that right. Organic, and they really do put some effort in it. But they send you packages like you're in the witness protection program. What's in here? Nobody knows. So I was okay with that. I got my seeds. So I opened my packages, and I had forgotten, when I order from Urban Farm, what my packages look like. And these are my seeds. No pictures, no pictures. I'm a picture girl. What's in the package? I don't even like presents. I would just give me the open package so I can see what's in it. Cause I don't like presents like that. I want to see. So this is you got to read all the small print and everything. Their website though, boom, that thing is on point, because the website teaches you about the plant, what the plant needs, when to sow it, the whole thing. So the website is on point. Packaging, not so much, but they make up for it in the good stuff. So I got my seeds. I went overboard. Totally overboard. I bought a lot of seeds. I really got into figuring out in the springtime gardening, summertime gardening, fall gardening, getting into winter garden like I mentioned before. And I bought all the seeds. I bought all the seeds for all the things. So I'm going to go through a couple. It's going to get boring for you. Exciting for me because it's my jam. So the first thing that I did, I bought a lot of onions. I bought 2 sets of onions, and I like red onions. And I didn't buy any yellow onions, but I love red onions. And so I bought a lot of onions. I bought a great amount of onions. I bought a lot of radishes. Beets, sorry. So I bought a lot of beets. And I bought 3 kinds of beets. I did not like beets before I started growing things. Really growing things. And now this year I'm growing things to eat it. So I really wanted to get involved with things I liked. I've been growing things for the experience forever. And I met someone in my community garden right now that helped me last year really see the value in growing food to eat it, and I grew food to give it away. I just grew food for the experience. I wanted to do it. I wanted to see what it looked like coming out of the ground. I wanted the experience of all that things. And not a lot of people garden for that. And after 2020, when food got super expensive, and it was and you got to see all these documentaries about what's in your food, I'm growing it to eat it now. And it tastes so much better than the grocery store. So much better. So I'm a beet girl. So I did that. Missed the beat. Missed the beat. Anyway, So I got some beets, and so I was all excited about that. The next thing that I was really excited about is that I got a lot of lettuce, so many different kinds of lettuce. I got devil's ear lettuce. I've got Chadwick Roman lettuce. I got all these loose leaf lettuce. And I really, for the spring is if you think about what spring is for greens. So that's when you plant the greens. That's when you plant the spinach, the lettuce, the cabbage. Got a Chinese cabbage. You plant those things. They are cool weather things. end of February, March, that's when those start to go into the ground, and you direct sow those so you can get them into the ground. They get the nutrients first. They get the all beautiful soil that's been sitting there waiting for all the nutrients just to pop those greens out. That's when that's for. So I did a lot of that this year. I've never done that before. I'm not a spring crop kind of girl, but I did it this time. And the first one to go in for me is going to be this kale. I got it for a good friend. He said this is a kale that he wanted. I'm not a kale fan, but I'm going to try it. And this is also called dinosaur kale. You know, this one, I'm going to succession plant this in the spring. And succession planting is like you plant it this week and you wait 2 weeks and you plant it again, or you wait 4 weeks, whatever that succession is. And then you keep, so you can keep harvesting. So you know how if you plant something all at one time and then you harvest it, then you have like a whole bunch of that thing. But why don't you plant a little bit and then a little bit and then a little bit, and you get to use it the whole time. So that's what I'm doing with this, and that's what I'm doing with the lettuce too. I got some, plain cucumbers. I'm really into Thai things lately. So the Thai thing is now, I got some Thai chili peppers, and I got some Thai basil. Love Thai basil. I put Thai basil. You know the commercial that said I put that shit on everything? That's me and Thai basil. I put it on everything. Like, I don't even know anything that it can't go on. Like, I just love it on everything. I will like use it as a wrap for things. So I love Thai basil. So that is something that I'm excited about. And then, so that's the spring. The spring, I'm doing the kale this week. And then I'm going in and I'm doing the lettuce in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They say it's going to be early spring. So I'm going to see, once the soil get above 50, that's when I'm going to start planting things in the ground. And then I'm going to cover it, do a little cover over it, hoop with a cover, just to keep it a little warmer. I'm going to plant some onions, tomatoes and onions and all those. I'm going to be doing seeds. So I'm going to do the seeds indoors, and those are going to be inside for a while. Like maybe I would think like 5 to 9 weeks. Like they're going to be inside for a while. Tomatoes, definitely 9-10 weeks. So you plant tomatoes now in your house, in your window, under a grow light, whatever it is that you want to do, but you plant tomatoes now. If you want to see anything from tomatoes by September, now. So definitely do that. Got a lot of beans. Black beans, garbanzo beans. I got so many beans. I seriously, I like garbanzo beans because I want to make hummus, because I love hummus. And I don't do the hummus where it's like, put the tahini in. I don't do that. I do like beans, garlic, olive oil to mouth. That's how I do hummus. So I just want to do that. I just want to do that. Carrots, baby, mamas, papas. I did so many carrots. Isn't that pretty? I love her. Lejeune, yellow carrots. I did a black carrot too. I don't know how they grow. I want to see them. So I planted them. So I still have that little bit of like, I want to see how this grows situation going on, because that's me, but I still want to eat it. So that's something I'm really interested in doing. So I was just like, I want to know what that looks like, So speaking of growing things, I did some garlic in November. And garlic in November, when you plant your garlic in November, you plant like the cloves, like one clove, and then you get like clove pods, right? I read that when you plant it in the spring, you plant a clove and you get a big clove. I'm looking forward to that. I've never done it before. I want to see what happens. I'm excited. So I did a batch in November, and I'm going to do a batch in the spring. So if you guys want to like come with me with that situation, I am on that situation with the garlic, and you can have it stored and it lasts. So garlic. So the other thing behind me here is my kitchen. Don't judge me. And so in my kitchen through the winter months, I like to just plant some things, like some herbs and stuff, just so I have fresh herbs as I'm cooking. I don't cook a lot, but when I cook, I cook. So I want to have all my things, and I like things fresh, and I'm very particular with that kind of stuff. So I do a window situation behind me. So in this window situation is um, my rosemary, my chives, my Thai basil, my parsley, and I also have an air garden that's right here. So that's something that I have that I'm like, so I can have like oregano and things like that. I want to have that ready to go. And I have the air garden goes on all year. So that's just right next to me, like right next to me. So I have that. And then I want to try some things. So I planted some peppers. I did a Thai pepper seeds. And I got Thai peppers. Never done that before inside. So I did that. And I did some Tabasco hots. And I got Tabasco hot peppers. And I did, this is fun. I did this. This is like from the grocery store. Gooseberries. I just put one in there. I just went, bit it in half and dropped it in there and covered it with dirt. And I got that. And that's something I love to do. So like, you know, things like corn, even tomatoes, anything with seeds. If you see it in the grocery store and you want to plant it, put it in the dirt. See what happens. See what happens. Water it, put some fertilizer on it, see what happens. But it's amazing. The only thing when you go to the grocery store and everybody tells you this, you don't know what the species you're going to get because they're GMOs and, you know, it could be this hybrid of this hybrid and this hybrid. And you think you're going to get a red tomato and you get a yellow tomato. I don't know. But you're going to get a tomato. So plant it. I do that with celery. Like celery, if I get celery, I will cut off the top and put the bottom in some water and I will let the roots come down and then I'll put that in the dirt. You get celery and you keep getting celery. So you never have to buy celery. So that's something you do. I did buy some celery seeds though. I got this celery seed called giant red celery. Have you seen red celery? I haven't, but I hope I'm gonna. So I got some. So I just want to talk about that. The next thing I want to talk about is when to do it. When to garden. Not an expert. I have a friend who from the community garden is really big on the homesteading and all that stuff. And she sends me all these things and I watch them because I'm interested in gardening. So I want to know what's happening. And a lot of it is about homesteading. And I live in a townhouse in the city and I have a tiny backyard, a tiny front yard. That's it. You know, so I'm like, I can't do that. I'm not a homesteader. I'm a community gardener. So I joined a community garden where I have a 10 by 10 plot and I plan on putting a ton of seeds in there and see what happens. I'm a companion gardener too. So we'll look at that when I'm doing it. But companion gardens, planting things that like things that next to them. Your companions, if you like your friends, companions. So that's companion garden. So I'm going to do a lot of that. But yeah, so she sent me this thing. And the last thing she sent me recently was about seed time. Seed time is my life right now. Seed time is great because this is a program. I don't even know what it is, but you plug your seeds in and it can drill down to the seed type. And then it'll tell you on the calendar when to plant it, when to do what, when to cultivate it, when to do this, when to do this, when to harvest, blah, 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 how to succession garden, how to plot it in your garden, all those sorts of things. It is amazing. They had a thing that I watched for like 4 days this week. It was like 2 hours a night. It was a lot. But most of it was about homesteading. And there was some interesting information about like seawater for fertilizer. Like there's like some amazing things in there that I did not know. And like I have banana water that I'm fermenting for planting. I think it's gonna explode. So you know, there's things that I know, but there's things that I don't know, and that was really good. Like I don't think I know everything right now, but I know more things than I did on Monday. So yeah, but this calendar thing, boom, it changed my life. It changed my whole gardening thing because that was a stress for me. I would plant things and be not sure, especially root things, when they're going to come up. Like, I mean, sure, when they pop their heads out of the soil, they're getting ready. But when are they ready? Because I get ready for a long time. And anybody who knows me knows I get ready for a long time. We just never know when I'm going to be ready. So that's how these were. And how I figured I would figure out when they're ready is I would like pluck one out of the ground and it'd be like, no, I'm not. And so this takes all that guesswork out of there. It says it's going to be ready for harvesting here. What? So now I don't have to guess that. I don't have to guess when I put the seed in the ground. I don't have to guess when I have to cultivate. I don't have to guess when I have to harvest. I don't have to guess. I can plan. And I'm a planner. So this was really exciting for me. So I want to figure out how to put seed time on this, but I don't know how to do the YouTube, like the picture in picture, la la la. I don't know how to do that yet, but I will talk about that. And if you guys want to go on there and go to seed time, go to it. The only caveat is like some of it, you can only do certain parts of it for free. And like, I believe the plotting of your garden, you have to pay for, and it's not cheap, but it all depends what you think it's worth. If you think it's worth that, then do it. I do, so I did. Because it's a hobby and it's something I enjoy doing and I do it a lot. So I do think it was worth it. That's me. But I like seed time. So I'm plugging it to my few subscribers. But I still love it. I still love it. And so that was something that's great. Someone sent me a question about when to plant tomatoes. It's now. It's now. It's now. It's now. Tomatoes, onions, and peppers, absolutely now. Put them in your little containers. That same friend with the seed time and the blah, blah, blah that sent me stuff, she sent me seed blocking. Never heard that before either. Now I'm a seed blocker. I'm a soil blocker. I bought it. I bought the thing to put, and you make it little cubes, and it's just soil, and you put the seeds in, and the seeds grow, and when they hit the air, they go back in, and they don't get circle, and get like root bound. They don't get any of that. They get healthy, and they just create more roots because it can't go out into the air. And if you think about it. You're out there and you're looking at plants, and why aren't the roots growing up? They're not growing up, not because of gravity, because that's air, and that's not where they go. Like fish don't come out of the sea, that kind of thing. So makes sense. That I love that. So that's something so I'm going to show you that when that comes in and get the soil. I'm going to show you how I mix that and get that together. So if you want to start soil blocking, you can start doing that too, because that is what I'm going to be doing. And just so you know, so if you're just starting gardening, there's going to be different times for everything. There's the spring garden time, leafy. What happens in the spring? You get leaves, right? That's when you get leaves. What happens in summer? You get fruit. That's when you get fruit. What happens in the fall? Leaves. That's how you plant food, right? Leafy things in the spring, fruity things for the summer, and leafy things for the fall. So you plant things in the ground that are leafy in the spring, things in the ground that are fruity, tomatoes, peppers, corn, all that things. You plant them in the warmer weather, and then, in the fall, the same thing that happens again when it's cold. And that's gardening, and Mother Nature's never wrong. We just have to figure out what she's saying. And that's my thing. So there's going to be some mistakes along the way, and I hope you guys are okay with learning when I learn. I've been learning every single year. Every single year I learned something new. Last year was about pests. I don't know what I learned about that, but I know I don't like them. And I'm trying to figure out how to deal with them, because I'm in a community garden and there's pests. So I'm going to figure that out. So thank you so much. These were my journeys for today, but it was a really good day for me. And I hope that you had a good day. I hope, like a couple days ago, I asked you for 50. I'm like, I want to see if you can just like get to a place where it's okay that you have a bad day, but it's still in the 60s, you know? And I want to do that for myself. So if there's something that you have questions about, if there's something that you want to talk about, or if there's something that you want to know, and I may know the answer, but if I don't, I'm independent enough to ask the question. So let me know. See ya.